Welcome to EWOLV. Let's get better. You're watching the fourth installment of the 5 secrets to triple your productivity. So we've seen creative procrastination, start your day right, eliminating addictive distractions. So we've seen these 3 secrets. Now one thing which people ask me is that, Bala, you've taught us on how to handle distractions, but what about disturbances? What if someone comes and bothers me? What if my mind bothers me? What do I do with it? How do I handle it? And that's what we're going to deal with in secret number 4 to triple your productivity, T2D. T2D means time to delegate. They're basically 3 different parts, and we're going to handle it one by one. Part 1 of T2D means time, and it's basically time blocks. Now I suggest you to have time blocks of 90 minutes to 2 hours, 90 minutes to 120 minutes of uninterrupted focus on one activity to complete. If you've done that one activity, move on to the next activity. But those 2 hours are for you and for you only. Bala, you know what? My girlfriend calls me 20 times a day. The other person is like, my father calls me 5 times a day. Another person like, my boss disturbs me 10 times a day into such lousy meetings, unproductive meetings. And that is exactly why time blocks are required. You need to communicate to the entire world about the time blocks. And once you've done that, you would be able to be far more productive than before. Now I recommend you to have 2 to 4 time blocks every day. Now a typical time block would be 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. 2 time blocks. The entire world needs to know about your time blocks. And no one can disturb you during that time. Unless the house is on fire or somebody's head's gonna roll, something which is really life-threatening, nobody can disturb you. Those 2-hour blocks which you are gonna have are for you to stay focused on your work. You need undivided attention to focus on your activity. Now having these time blocks, what do I do, Bala, with these time blocks? It's obvious, but I'm going to repeat it anyways. Work on your power list. Focus on your things that you need to do personally and professionally. In office time, you need to focus on professional stuff, otherwise personal stuff. I do have time blocks for family as well, where I have undivided attention for my family members. So it's really important that you plan your time blocks and announce it to the entire world so that everyone understands. So my recommended time blocks for you is 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Part 2 of T2D is 2, which stands for 2-minute rule. Now anything that you're disturbed outside your time blocks, it still needs to be dealt with very effectively. So any disturbance cannot be given undue attention. You need to find out quickly whether that particular disturbance is important and urgent. And if it's important and urgent and it can be done less than 2 minutes, then get it done. If it's more than 2 minutes, note it down. Less than 2 minutes means it's like sending out a contract. Now, if my clients approach me for a contract, all I have to do is take out one more contract, change the name, change the date, and just boom, send it. It takes less than 2 minutes, work is done. Another example, if it's the last day to pay your bills, telephone bills, mobile bill, whatever it is. It shouldn't be the last day, you should have done it earlier. But if it's the last day, it takes less than 2 minutes, boom, get it done. Right? So anything that takes less than 2 minutes, you should take time out to do it before it gets out of hand. And this should be done in your non-time block hours. Does it make sense? I hope it does. I know what you're going to ask me next. You're going to ask me, Bala, what about those things which you're going to write down which are important and urgent? Delegate. That's part 3. You got to delegate it to the best resource possible. Many people get bogged down by the idea that they are the best person to do every task. Please come out of it. You need to choose the second best, even if you think you're so good, right? Choose the best resource available and get the work done. Developing this single habit will make you ultra productive. Delegation is something which is highly underrated. I'm telling you, you've got to place trust in other people. There are people who are much more talented than you. It takes time for you to realize it. Okay. And it's easier to train someone to be good in small areas rather than you being a master of small areas. Think about it. Okay? So delegate all the important and urgent stuff that has to be done. Every important stuff has to be delegated. And that's when you free up your time. There are very few things that actually deserve your undivided attention, and please put your focus and your energy in that area. And to summarize, we have T2D, time blocks, 2-minute rule, delegation. So time to delegate, time to get more productive. I'll see you in the next video, the 5 secrets to triple your productivity at EWOLV. Let's get better.